Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shanieology. Hello there, YouTube. It is I, your unfriendly neighborhood Skeletor. And today, I, Skeletor, am going to continue with the new 3D animated He-Man in the Masters of the Universe Netflix series. Where am I now? Episode 7? In the last episode, we met Orko. To be honest, I wasn't exactly thrilled with how they just made him a generic robot with some mystical download of Orko's memories or whatever. But at least he wasn't depressing. And made me want to listen to sad music in my bedroom all day. Like the Orko from Revelations did. So at least it had that going for it. So, without further ado, everyone, let's continue this series, shall we? Oh, before I do that, let me just say this. For those of you in the comments who keep asking, are you going to do the 2002 He-Man series? Yes, I am going to do that series. I can only get to one series at a time. I don't want to be jumping around from series to series. Too confusing. I had to do that with Revelation and I hated it. So once I'm done with this season at least, I will start the 2002 series. Anyway, enough blathering. Without further ado, let's watch this thing, shall we? So what, they're introducing a brand new character now? And by the looks of it, it looks like some kind of Popple Snork crossover. A snorkel or a pork. If that's what's happening, that would be amazing. Somewhere in the world, Japanese girls are just going crazy for this thing. Running out to buy them. This is so kawaii, I must have it. So Cringer only hunts tiny little vegetable creatures now? Well, at least it's a step up, as the old Cringer probably would have been afraid of this thing. Wonderful, Cringer, you caught the rutabaga. What is this thing?
Hello?
That rutabaga is like, if I don't move, he can't see me. Like in Jurassic Park. I do feel sorry, though, for the vegetarians in this world. I mean, even their vegetables seem to be alive. If the vegetables are sentient living creatures, what are they supposed to eat now? I guess pasta, unless there's a whole bunch of pasta people.
Is there anyone out here?
Well, I guess Cringer's going to stop today.
Where am I? I don't know where I am.
I see. We're doing Adam's backstory. It's good to know his hair never changes.
Who I am?
You are an outsider.
Yes, because he's outside. They were indoors, he'd be an indoorer, right?
Who's there?
Who are you talking to?
How can you talk?
The tigers of my tribe are simply wiser than most.
That makes no sense. Wise has nothing to do with talking. Trust me, there's a lot of teenage girls that just talk endlessly. And they're the farthest thing from wise I've ever seen.
Where are your claws?
Way to go, kid. Way to make a positive first impression. Point out this disability right off the bat. And where are your testicles?
Rest assured, I can still hunt, no matter what anyone says.
Who says? Twitter? Who have you been talking to?
I was going to eat the navet I had been tracking.
I still don't understand. Why shouldn't he be afraid of him just because he doesn't have claws? I mean, he's got sharp teeth. That's really all you need.
I still will.
The rutabaga's even laughing at Cringer. How's this cat not starved to death yet?
For now, let's get you back to your tribe.
All I can remember is my name. My name is Adam, and I want to go home.
Well, how do you know you're not home? I mean, you said you only remember your name, therefore you don't remember your home. That tree could be your home for all you know.
Your home will be with me until we find the tribe you truly belong to. Come on, then.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your problems and your strife.
Whoa! Whoa! No!
You're going to have to learn to hold on.
And thus the story of Tarzan began. Or was this Jungle Book? I get them all confused. Either way, it's not He-Man.
I still wish we could have parked the Wind Raider a little closer.
Sorry we showed up in the transport that tried to...
No, I see. I'm starting to understand why this He-Man has no legs and big arms. He's been swinging around like a monkey his whole life. Builds up a lot of arm strength, but no leg strength at all. It makes sense now.
Tried to burn down the village. Prince Adam didn't want to waste his precious energy.
You mean Prince Tarzan?
Besides, you want to deny Cringer the chance to play with his new claws?
Wouldn't dream of it. And I'm glad we have some time to check back in with the tribe while Tila finally figures out where Keldor's hiding. What's wrong? Smell something?
It was probably Ram Mam's breath. I can smell it from back there.
This part of the jungle just brings back some bad memories.
Ah, so it was there where he was snooted.
Let the hunt begin.
Ah, interesting. I wonder who this is. He doesn't look like anybody I recognize. He's got claws, he's got animals around him. I'm not sure if those are feathers or if it's fur. Normally I would have said that this was probably going to be Beast Man, except for the fact that he's blue. I don't know. If it's feathers, then maybe he's Stratos. But by the sound of him, he sounds evil, so I doubt it's Stratos. Interesting. I wonder who this is going to be. Right now, I think I'm going to place my bet on Beast Man. Either that or the Vulture from Marvel.
I have the power!
Skip this intro. Oh, here we go. Back to Naruto.
Are you, Keldor?
Why is she using the Force? Before we used to patrol everything to find someone. Now she's just meditating until someone appears in her mind? I don't understand this. I don't understand why you actually have to find Keldor. I know Keldor. Well, I am Keldor, technically. If I know him, he's looking for you. There's no need to go actively search for me. Why are you even looking for a fight to begin with?
Orko, I'm trying to concentrate.
Why does Orko have ADD?
Pardon me, Tila. I forget lesser magicians are easily distracted.
Magicians are easily distracted? I hardly doubt that. It takes a lot of focus to be a magician. I mean, okay, hold on. I mean, if she's supposed to be the sorceress, or at least part sorceress, part Tila, I don't know, why don't you just turn into a bird and fly? Soar up and see better from the air than whatever the hell you're trying to achieve here with your meditation. This Tila's watched too much Oprah.
You're using the havoc energy stored in the Amphibia. Trouble concentrating? Allow me to perform an ancient Trollan meditation chant.
Could someone please remove his batteries? He's quite obnoxious. Even more so than the original Orko, and that was hard to do.
There is key to develop focus.
Focus? What are you trying to summon? Because all I've seen you doing is focusing on an epileptic seizure here.
Okay, where did I put it?
Hey,
Ow!
I thought you said you fixed him.
Orko found his way over to you, huh?
What fantastic magic!
Please, be careful. Billy configured, so...
That simply won't do.
This Orko really is obnoxious, but I still take him over the whiny crybaby Orko from Revelation.
I have just the levitation spell to firm things up a bit.
I like how nobody stops him. He just runs amok causing chaos, and they just watch him like fools. Notice I just noticed, when Orko flies, it sounds a lot like the Jetsons car, does it not?
Handy-dandy redecorating spell, too.
I tried removing the Trollan data card, but I can't do it without permanently deactivating him.
And that's a bad thing, why? I mean, does he come in handy for any reason right now?
I don't know, that just feels...
Cruel, like I feel every time I explain he's not actually a Trollan wizard.
The truth doesn't care about your feelings.
Trollan wizard coming through.
Not that he listens.
He thinks he's Trollan, right? Why don't we just take him to Trolla?
Yeah, but
Yes, take him to Trolla, so he can insult an entire culture right to their face.
isn't that even more cruel?
Yes, it is.
Road trip.
Are you sure Orko isn't working secretly for Skeletor?
Road trip. Yeah! Stretch of jungle was our best time yet. I mean, I still won.
What? I was way ahead of you over that ravine.
And still couldn't beat me.
I don't understand. Did they actually have a finish line, or did she just randomly claim, I win, at the minute she got ahead? Knowing her, that's what happened.
You'll soon know what it is to lose.
Ultrabots shouldn't be this close to tribal land. How's about we just end the battle before it really starts? By the power of
Well, I did like his plan originally. I always wondered why they always wait to get to the good stuff. Just get to He-Man already.
By the power of God!
There's nothing stopping you from saying Grayskull right now, you fool. You don't have to have it way up in the air to say by the power of Grayskull, do you?
Be right back. That sword is too important to lose.
And he had to explain that to them why? All their power comes from the same sword, you know, you fool.
Go help Adam. I can
Why not you help Adam? You're the fastest of them all. You should be the one leading the charge, Cringer.
handle these beast-appoid brutes on my own.
No, my whole purpose in life is not just to follow you around.
Are you sure? Because that's what it seems like.
I never said it was.
No, you just expect it. Here I am, again, leaving a member of the tribe unprotected to help you chase your destiny.
What? All right, this right there is what I'm talking about when we talk about forced woke. If this is where the show is headed, I'm not going to like it. I'm forced to chase after your destiny. That sword brings about the power of all of you, you fool. What are you even talking about? I'm leaving a tribe member alone? He's not one of your tribe? If this is the future dialogue of this series, I'm not liking it. Here I am, a poor woman, having to chase after your destiny. This is even more cringier than Cringer.
Don't be jealous just because I have a destiny.
What the hell is this? This is forced drama. What do you mean I have a destiny? You both have a destiny. You both have the power from the sword together, do you not? And yes, that sword is far too important to let slip away. All three of you should be after it at the same time. Not just him, you morons.
Wow.
I didn't mean that. Look, I don't want to fight Crass.
Well, maybe I do.
Meanwhile, while you argue about petty nonsense, your sword is going to Skeletor, you boobs.
That's my destiny.
Which works for me, but not for you.
Whatever. Shh.
Now, what is she babbling about? I mean, it was her the whole time who's been talking about, what is your name going to be? Is it going to be He-Man? Or what should we call ourselves? You're the one obsessed about his name. And now all of a sudden you've got a problem with living in his shadow or whatever?
Are you shushing me now, too?
Yes, and muzzling you as well. Thank God for that.
Why didn't any bots follow us down here?
They were programmed by beastapoids? What do you...
Oh no, it's a trap.
Let's just get the sword and get back to Cringer.
I warn you, it's a trap.
This beastapoid might be smarter than the rest.
Wait a second, doesn't she have a grappling hook? Can't she just like shoot out that grappling arm and grab the sword or something like that? Or did she forget she has that power?
It's been a long time since Rakaz spoke with humans.
Oh look, it's Batman.
Sometimes he forgets himself.
Oh, that's not creepy at all.
With you out of the way, Rakaz can finish what he started with your feline friend.
Stay away from Cringer.
Don't worry, Cringer and Rakaz are old friends.
Well, with friends like these, who needs enemas?
Those Cringer's claws?
The price to be paid for refusing to fight in Rakaz's pit.
Yeah, so I'm lost. I have no clue who this Rakaz is. Unless it's like Kronos, where I didn't really know who Kronos was, where he's got an alias that I don't know of. His whip does suggest Beastman, however. So I'm going to go with Beastman, and the fact that he controls beasts furthers that. So is Rakaz Beastman? And keep in mind, I, Skeletor, have no interest in even my minions. They're lucky if I even know their names. Let alone their birth names.
Perhaps Rakaz will finish what he started with your shiny instead.
We gotta get out of here.
That Ram Man sure does make some weird faces, does she not?
Better check on the cubs. Prowler, is that you? Katura? Lash?
Ah, yes, right away family drama. Just like most family reunions.
What did he do to you?
What's with these noises? Rah, rah. Sounds like they hired a teenage high school dropout to just snarl in a microphone. Nah, nah. Can I get my money now? Go back to school, kid. Ah, finally an actual tiger sound. How odd was that? I was about to say, did the tigers copyright the sound or something?
Tear into shreds.
Why is it even necessary to tear him to shreds? If you're Beast Man, then you've got the power to manipulate animals. Well, there's no reason why you couldn't manipulate Cringer.
Why have you brought me here?
We wanted to escort you back to your people.
This is apparently the last place they were seen.
So Trolla is now a place in Eternia, as opposed to its own planet?
Welcome to Trolla, or back to Trolla. There's your statue, and I'm sure everything else is nearby.
That is atrocious. It looks almost nothing like me.
I concur. You take away those robes, and yes, it looks absolutely nothing like you. That's where she realizes, wait a minute, I don't read Trolla.
Too late. This is a communication totem for any Trollans left behind.
From where?
Another dimension.
Ah, so they are from another dimension. Wonderful. I wonder, is this supposed to be Orko? I really am trying to figure out all of the lore here. Are these characters supposed to be like from the future of Eternia? But then again, why is it Adam? I don't understand.
Apparently the real Lur, Orko the Great, helped his people ascend.
Clearly I then returned to help less enlightened individuals follow the same path. But that time has passed. For now, I return to my people!
Hold for applause. And the cricket sound.
Hold on.
Do robots have bowel movements? Because that's what it looks like he's doing.
Pardon me, that was not supposed to happen.
It was a bowel movement of sorts.
Orko, that isn't gonna work.
It has to work because I am Orko the Great!
Are you sure you don't want to just remove his batteries? Seems less destructive and more efficient that way. You don't have to worry about Skeletor destroying you. Orko will do it just fine.
What sorcery is this?
Orko.
That went well.
And once again, Boy at Arms is oblivious.
This would be...
Well, I mean, he doesn't really need the sword, right? All he has to do is put up his arm and say, I have the power. Oh, wait, he'll turn into Savage Adam.
much easier as He-Man.
None of this would have happened if it weren't for that stupid sword.
Without that stupid sword, you wouldn't be Ram Man.
Exactly, fool!
Think you kind of like being Rammy.
Don't say what I do and don't like.
Yes, how dare you tell me what I like and what I don't like. Don't mansplain me! Did someone read all the scripts and then like 7 episodes in say, wait a minute, we gotta put more wokeness in here? As I'm not exactly liking the direction this character is taking right now. I always found her slightly annoying. Now this is getting a little more cringy.
I'm a complicated stripe.
So is Cringer. Why didn't he tell us that was how he lost his claws?
You can ask him when we save him.
Tiger tribe together?
When this net's a rockin', don't come a knockin'. Then again, he's alone with Ram Man. Second thought, please come a knockin'.
Hold on, Cringer.
I still don't understand how people can get trapped in a net. I understand an animal, but not a person. I mean, it's a piece of rope. There's gotta be something sharp on you that you can just, you know, carve a piece out of. Wow, the race to the litter box really is fierce among tigers. We'll show them we're a tiger. We'll show them that we can poo.
Please be safe, cubs.
They can't hear you, Cringer, but Rakaz can.
Let my cubs go.
Let my people go.
I have new claws now. You can't frighten me anymore.
It's why Rakaz...
Oh, I just realized who this guy is. He's not Beastman at all. No, he's the Tiger King.
Feed me to the tiger. I'm broke as shit. If you fall for that, ladies and gentlemen, you're worse than a bunch of nuts in a squirrel tree.
Why does his legs look like twigs? Beastman had nice strong legs. Why is everyone so scrawny in this show?
It's named you Cringer. Rakaz wonders why you kept it.
There's no shame in refusing to fight. Rather be...
No, but there is a shame in calling yourself Cringer. Refusing to fight a stronger foe is one thing, but cowering is another.
Rather be called Cringer over Killer any day.
Well, there are other names besides those two, you know. No, you didn't have to be limited to just those two. Could have been called No Claws or Johnny No Toes.
The friends you abandoned to escape feel differently. Give Rakaz the fight he is owed.
Please, I don't want to fight them.
You don't have a choice.
There's always a choice.
Oh, sure, now she uses a grappling hook. Well, Adam's dead.
Then Rakaz chooses to fight the coward's cubs instead.
Well, then that just makes you the coward, you moron. Still interested, how does this guy meet Skeletor?
You recognize these tigers?
Before my time with the tribe.
That one's name's Tony. He's great.
But that doesn't mean we all can't be friends, right?
You have the power to stop this, Cringer.
Where are your claws?
It'd be great if the rutabaga just comes in and defeats all the tigers in one shot. There's a twist you didn't see coming.
I do have power. The power of Grayskull.
Rakaz has a bad feeling about this.
Why does this vulture, I mean Beastman, sound like Lego Batman? So Cringer could actually summon the power of Grayskull without the sword. Or does the sword have to be near? What are the rules here?
I have the power!
We can transform on our own?
Tiger tribe together?
By the power of Grayskull!
Oh, isn't that just special? Everyone has the power, everyone. The sword is actually superfluous. Yay! Again, can someone tell me the purpose of the sword?
Kinky sex.
Get the route.
Just try it.
Well, now this fight just seems a bit one-sided.
You get the weird guy. We'll handle the tigers.
Please don't hurt them.
Here, kitty kitty!
Just turn into a ball like you always do. They'll just come running after you. They're cats, after all.
Sorry.
I can handle myself.
I mean, are we really doing this? These two have been friends for years. They know each other by now. There is no need for this animosity. It's contrived animosity, and it's really getting tiresome. In no circumstances in any of the other episodes have they made it seem as though Adam and Ram Ram have met nothing but best friends working together as a team. Now all of a sudden she's like, I don't need your help for anything. I can do it all myself. She's the one who's always being competitive with him and bragging about how she's so good. They had a healthy competition. This just seems like contrived nonsense for the sake of some tone-deaf woke message.
You can't control me.
Can't blame Rakaz for trying.
Can you see a running theme here? You can't control me. I don't need your help. You don't run my life. I'm not sure if this is Beastman, but if this is Beastman, I'm just saying, Beastman does not need some special device to control animals. He himself is a beast, which is why he can control other beasts. He's supposed to be sort of like the king of beasts. He doesn't need a magical device to do it.
Don't be the animals he wants you to be. Be the beast you choose to be.
And we're the beasts who choose to be hungry, and you just stopped us from eating food. Maybe you like turnips, but we don't, Cringer.
Feed me to the tigers.
Cringer? Is that you?
I'm sorry this happened to you, my friends.
What did I say in the beginning? I didn't want them to turn into that mopey crybaby of an Orko from Revelation? Well, look at that.
You okay?
No, I damaged all that remains of Trawla.
I can fix it.
Of course you can, with your real magic, unlike mine.
Hold on. So what they're saying now is that this robot version of Orko isn't under some delusion. He's just in denial.
I'm not a security boss or a wizard. I don't belong anywhere.
None of us do.
That's not true. Why do none of us belong anywhere? What's the message behind that? None of us belong anywhere.
That's why we belong together. I can help you learn to be a better wizard.
And I'll help you be a better machine.
First of all, I understand her saying I can make you be a better wizard, but you're not a machine.
With your help, I will honor all that Orko the Great has left within me as just Orko.
He wasn't born Orko, but he identifies as Orko. Good enough.
Let's go home.
The castle's the other way.
They're back. So, did you know you could become Battle Cat without Adam leading the charge?
No, I felt
No, but I read the script for this episode, and that's when it came to me.
the power of Grayskull flowing into me through my new claws.
The sword channels the power into your weapons, I guess.
But wait a minute, those claws were made to you from Men-at-Arms. They weren't from Castle Grayskull. That makes no sense.
But a master can use it whenever
Or however.
he
Or she.
wants.
He or she or they or them. Skeletor no likey. This is getting too wokey for Skeletor. I might be starting that 2002 series a lot quicker than I thought.
A lot's happened since we left. There's no guarantee Rakaz or any other poachers won't keep coming. Destiny or not, Adam, you are part of this tribe. We should stay and protect the village.
They're tigers. If they can't protect themselves, well, I say survival of the fittest.
I can't. Keldor is still on the loose. I'm He-Man now. It's my duty to protect everyone, not just the jungle.
I see. Come on, Cringer.
I told Adam I'd protect him until he was reunited with his family.
Fine. Ram Man will protect the village. I don't need He-Man to transform anyway, right?
Wow, Ram Mam really woke up on the cringy side of the bed this morning. Is it a time of the month? Because that's what's going on here? Because that's the only explanation for any of this. That's all right, Adam. Just go on your own. You don't need her anyway. She was useless to begin with. Find the real Ram Man. He'll be more loyal.
Yeah. Are you holding on?
Always.
And then she turns back with this evil glare. I really hope that if the sword is gone or out of proximity, she no longer could summon the power of Grayskull. If you abandon your duties to Grayskull, you should not have the power.
My employer was impressed by your near victory over the children.
Near victory over other little pussycats. There was no other close to a near victory over the children. And by the looks of it, that turnip creature could have beaten the children without the sword.
Skeletor wants to offer you a job.
If you fall for that, ladies and gentlemen, you're worse than a bunch of nuts in a squirrel tree.
Are you in or not?
I'm broke as shit.
That Jim Carrey smile suggests he's in. It's over. I don't know. Like I've said before, I have enjoyed the show up until now. But it seems as though this show might be losing its way. I don't know. I could deal with a few woke things here and there. But if the tone of the show is going to head in this direction, well then Skeletor will probably be done with it as well. I'll give it another chance, however. Tell me in the comments, is this the direction it takes? Heavy-handed woke writing? I don't need your help. I don't need to live in your shadow anymore. Like as if that was a problem for her up till now. Men and women. As if this show up till now had a problem showing powerful women. It showed nothing but powerful women. That line was absolutely unnecessary. It's infusing modern day woke politics into a fantasy realm where it does not fit or belong. No one has ever said at any point in this that he was the leader, that anyone should follow him. It was none of that. They've been working as a team this whole time. It's a forced woke line. And I, for one, am tired of it. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Did you find this Cringer episode cringy as I did? And let me know, does it get better or worse from here on in? Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to Shanieology. Until next time.